Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today's question is, for what reason was dominion given? This is a question about a topic that many people find controversial, and it comes from a viewer. So, dominion is mentioned in the first chapter of the book of Genesis, where God is separating the earth and its inhabitants into different categories. He says, "Let the earth bring forth the beast of the earth, cattle and creeping things and birds of the heavens." And then later, God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply and fill the earth and subdue it." In this passage, the word dominion appears twice. There are multiple translations of the Bible, and so some translations render the phrase, "have dominion over," instead of "subdue it." Some people think that this verse gives us permission to do whatever we want with the earth. They say that since humans have dominion over the earth, we can do things like cut down forests, pollute rivers, or use animals for clothing, food, or entertainment. But I don't think that this is what the author of Genesis had in mind when he wrote these words. The author of Genesis wrote those words in Hebrew, and the Hebrew words he used were not commonly used words. Scholars believe that the author chose these words carefully to convey a specific meaning. The Hebrew word translated as dominion is the word rada, which means to tread down. And the word translated as subdue is the word kabash, which means to humble. When Adam and Eve were created, they were placed in the Garden of Eden to work it and take care of it, but they were not allowed to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. When they disobeyed God and ate from that tree, they fell out of God's grace, and they were no longer in a state of innocence. The innocent state that they once enjoyed was now lost, and they had to leave the Garden of Eden. As they were leaving, God said to the woman, "I will make your pains in childbearing very severe. With painful labor, you will give birth to children. Your desire will be for your husband, and he will rule over you." Some people interpret this prophecy as giving men permission to dominate and control women. But when we look at other passages in the Bible, we see that this is not the case. Jesus himself taught us that we should love our neighbors as ourselves, and that we should not oppress the weak or the poor. It seems that the prophecy about the woman's desire for her husband refers to the natural attraction that a woman has for her husband. And it also refers to the way that the woman would want her husband to lead and protect their family. Many women throughout history have found strength and comfort in knowing that they had a husband who loved and cared for them. In conclusion, when God gave dominion to humans, he did not give them permission to abuse or exploit others. He gave them the responsibility to care for his creation and to protect and love one another. We should use our freedom to help others and not to harm them. I believe that this is what the author of Genesis meant when he wrote about dominion. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. I will try my best to answer them. Please like and share if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe. Have a wonderful day.